You're plugged in to The Real Life Show with your host, Malichi
and co-host Catherine Martins,
where real life issues meet real life solutions. Problems are not solitary things. Someone has been through what you're going through. So let's talk about real life.
Yeah, Malichi, baby. Representing our city, aka Rail City. Come on. I love my city, I grab the mic when I speak, cause I rep my city. I'm down for the long run, cause I bleed my city. It's about time you respect my city.
And Melissa, thank you guys for supporting them. I really appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to come work you out. Like I said earlier, you know, I started working out when I was 11 years old. My first thing I started doing was I was doing Taekwondo. Just going to say, as a parent, you might have a child like I was, right? When I was born with learning disorder. And the learning disorder I had that most people really didn't know anything about, it was dyslexia. And having dyslexia gave me a hard time in school. And when having that as a child, being shy at the same time gave me a harder opportunity to ask questions. I was too nervous about asking questions. And then I felt like I was too dumb to read. So it caused me a problem. But I got involved with martial arts. When I got involved with martial arts, it gave me a chance to see out of my own eyes that I could be successful. It showed me a focus that I'd never seen before. And when I got that focus, it gave me a chance to see that I could do something. And think about it. I was a kid that couldn't read a book, right? But I created a word. It's called Tae Bo. It revolutionized the whole fitness world. So I always tell parents, there could be a child there just like me. You might be going through the same thing. All they need is encouragement and be able to see out of their own eyes that they could be successful. That's why I like fitness. I always tell people that fitness is more than just being physical. Think about it. If you mention the word physical, fitness to most people think you have to be physical because the first thing they have. Think about it, right? Yeah. If I say physical fitness, what do you think about doing? Being physical, right? So think about this. If physical fitness was about being physical, and we all are very physical people, right? Why isn't the world in shape? Because it goes to show you that physical fitness is more than just being physical. So I always tell my clients 24/7, when you come in a room, right? Most people come in a room and they try to be mindless. If you try to be mindless in a workout, you can't expect results. Everybody say this. Say I look and act like my mind and will.
Like my mind and will.
That's a powerful statement. Think about what you say when you say that. Say it again. I look and act like my mind and will.
Like my mind and will.
Say it like this. I look and act like my body.
Like my body.
That's how most people are. They look in the mirror, they get discouraged. They get on the scale, they get discouraged. No, I'm a mind and a will. I make my body do what I want it to do. Most people don't. Who owns your body?
Me.
Say it with confidence. Because if you don't say it with confidence, your own body won't react. Watch me. Ask me to say it.
Who owns your body?
Me. So think about that. Think about that. If I don't say it with confidence, my own body, my mind won't even pick it up. Ask me that question again.
Who owns your body?
I do. I own it. I make it do what I want it to do. That's right. This is my body. I can make it do what I want it to do. So I always tell people, who owns your body? You do. Right? Who owns your body?
I do.
Prove it. Bring it under order. If you own your body, prove it. Bring it under order. Because you can. Think about moms. I say this to moms every day. Moms are powerful. They take care of food, they watch the kids, they do all these different things, but then they work. Right, but listen to me. But then they get depressed because they're doing so much. But I say if you look out of your own eyes and see what you're doing, you're powerful. Look out of your eyes and see the gift that you can go through all this stuff and sometimes you can push stress away. But most people don't. Most people do what in the morning? They practice stress. When they get up out of the bed, they practice stress. Think about it. And they can become so good at it, they can become so good at practicing stress that they don't even recognize they practice it. They get up and go, oh, oh my God, today gonna be so hard. Look at me, I'm practicing stress. When you guys first came in that room, when you come in this room, stress came in the room with you. But think about this. How do you get rid of stress? Huh?
Focusing on what you're grateful for.
Okay, focusing on what you're grateful for. How do you get rid of stress? Everybody? Exercise. Exercise can give it, what is it?
Think positive.
Positive. Remember, all those things can be activated, but it doesn't get rid of stress. What gets rid of stress is, huh?
Faith.
Faith can get rid of stress, but if you don't voice faith, it won't happen. Listen, what helps you get rid of stress is when I had you guys count. You don't think about stress because you count it. It brings you into the moment. That's one reason I have people count. I make them count because they ain't got time to think about stress because they're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? So let me hear everybody count to 8 fast. Ready, go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
How much time did you get a chance to think about your problem? None. So that's what I tell my clients. When you're in the room, if I can get you to count, you know what happens to stress? Stress leaves the room. It goes like this. It leaves the room and then it goes just like this. Think about your stress. It leaves the room and it goes just like this. Okay. You think you're doing something, huh? Watch. As soon as you get ready to walk out that door, I'm gonna jump right back on you. Listen to me. That's what people do. They allow stress to come back in their life because they practice it so much. And I always tell my clients, listen, when you get a cell phone, you do what? To be good at your cell phone, you gotta do what? Practice. And then you be good at it. Kids are so good at it, they can do anything with it. Think about it, you gotta practice. So to be good at something, what do I gotta do?
Practice.
So think about that. For me to love her, what do I gotta do?
Practice.
Because it won't happen. I tell my wife that 24/7. If we don't practice loving each other, it won't happen. Now listen to me, serious. I have to practice loving my wife. Like I gotta practice loving my daughter. I gotta practice that stuff. If I don't practice it, it won't happen. I can love, hey, how you doing? I can love her, but it ain't gonna be the way it should be. So I gotta practice. I know when I practice something, I become good at it. Even if it's bad, I'll become good at it. If you practice it, you become good. Right?
Right.
So all I tell you guys with fitness, all you need to do is, because there ain't no difference in you controlling your body and you controlling the phone. I say the difference between a phone and fitness, they're two kind of tools. Phone is a good communication tool, right? My mind and my body, they're two good communication tools. They want to activate off of each other. They want to work with each other. But what most people do, they don't activate what's going on. That's why I like to teach people in the beginning and say, hey, listen, I need you to be with me 24/7. Give me, if I was here for 6 weeks, give me 6 weeks, everybody in this room, watch in 6 weeks. I guarantee you, you might not like me, but that's not my goal. My goal is to help you get ready to do what you need to do to help yourself be the best you can be. And at the end of it, you might say, hey, thank you. I appreciate it. Even though I don't like you, I appreciate what you do. That's the best way to go. Y'all understand, as a trainer, I always tell my clients, you're not here for me to like me. I like for you to like me, but my goal is I gotta get you in shape. And sometimes you're not gonna like what I say to you. Y'all, hello? Yeah. So think about that. You know, your children, sometimes they don't like what you say to them. But you're looking out for their best interests. They might not like what you say, but you looking out for their best interests, so they go, my mom, my dad is cool. Oh, sometimes I don't like them, but you know. But at the end, you go, oh, I'm glad my mom and dad was like that, because now look at where I am today. I had a father who was very strict, and I felt like if he didn't do what he did, I'd probably be in jail somewhere. I have 10 brothers and 5 sisters.
Oh my. Wow.
And to be able to have 10 boys in the house, and your father got to be activated. Plus, I grew up in the streets. We all grew up in the streets. So he knew that if he didn't protect us from the street, that we would end up in trouble. But none of my brothers ever got in trouble. None of them ever been to jail. None of them. Oh, my father will let you live in jail if you got to. I was pretty blessed. But listen, guys, I just want to say, look, you got a great teacher here. She loves teaching. She came and experienced Tae Bo with me in California. I made her cry. We made all kind of things about crying. But all of this, give her a chance to see out of her eyes how much authority and power she has. And when you know in your heart how much authority and power you have, who can beat you? Serious. Only person who can defeat you is yourself. What's the most powerful thing in the world?
Your mind.
The mind is not powerful without this.
Self-love.
What?
Self-love.
What?
Self-love.
Self-love. Listen to me. The most powerful. See, love, and you can say all these things. I'm going to tell you something at the end of this thing because you got to catch this, right? The most powerful thing to me in the world, and God created it, is words. Whose words do you believe the most? Your own, right? Hello?
Yes.
Whose words do you know the most? Your own. Listen to my words. That looks too hard. I don't know why I'm going to that job interview. I ain't gonna get it. I'm working out, not losing weight. You're right. You cannot surpass what you say. What you think out your mind, what you say out your mouth, your body cannot surpass it because your body gonna do what you believe in and what you know. I know and I believe my word. So if I say this, I don't know why I'm going to, oh man, that's too hard for me. You never be able to do that. That's too hard for you. So I always tell people, you got to watch your ear gate. You got to guard your ear gate. You got to, because if you don't, people will put, you ever hear somebody say this, hey, listen, that's too hard for you. You might as well quit. I don't know why you're working out, you still look the same. Now listen to me. People say that to people. And then people let it go to their ear gate, then it starts to disturb them. And then they lose their power. Words are powerful. You got to guard your kids. I tell my child, I got a 9-year-old daughter. I tell my daughter right now, listen, all it takes is patience, focus, patience, focus, patience, focus. Don't get upset, Angelica. I tell my daughter 24/7, right? If I don't tell her that, she will get upset, lose her focus and not do well. But I say, life is not easy. Anything that's good, I say anything that's good is tough. Anything that's bad is easy. I can do bad easy. But to be good at something, I got to work at it. Y'all know what I mean? Yeah. So I think it's really important. So and that's when I'm looking at fitness, I don't look at it just a kick and a punch. Because I mean, come on. Show me one person in here can't lose weight if they want to. How many times have you lost weight to get in a wedding gown? Or something, if you have to go to a park. Listen. You guys know what I mean? Yeah. So I say, listen, also too, think about this. I don't have to lose weight. I don't need to work out. I can sit on the couch and get skinny. All I gotta do is watch what I eat. So then what is working out for? If I can sit on the couch and lose weight, then what is working out for? The workout is a communication tool between the mind and the body so a person can know. Can you imagine some person walk up to me and they're going, Billy, they go like this, Billy, do you believe you can help me lose weight? I go, no, you don't believe it. I can't help you. You asked me about your own body. I don't live in your body. You do. Can y'all understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the first thing you got to pick up. You got to put on your power. Go like this. Shed it. Open it. Shed it. Where's the power?
In you.
It's in your hands. Think about it. The power's in your hands. What do you do with this power?
You grasp it.
Harness it.
What do you do with this power? Listen, most people have power and they die with their hands shut. They don't open it. In order to get something out of life, you gotta release your power and go get it. That's what God says. No, I can't tell you, listen, I don't tell people what to believe in, but I love the Lord 24/7. He established whatever he needs to establish inside my heart. And I say, okay, God, I'm gonna listen, I'm gonna go forward. I ain't got nothing to lose. I can always go back and be what I used to be. I tell people that 24/7, I can always go backwards, but I might as well take God and put him on and see what he can do with me in my life. And he's done miracles and things that I could never even think about I'll ever be here. But anyway, I just want to say thank y'all. Y'all guys are awesome. Keep up good work.
Okay, you guys finished the workout. How was it?
Intense. It was intense, but it was amazing.
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 Now, after the workout, you guys were taking in the words that Billy was saying, right?
Yep.
So, like, what did it do to you? Like, did it resonate? Did it pushed something inside of you?
It pushed something inside of me for sure.
Absolutely. I've been really struggling to have motivation to actually keep exercising, and now it's like I want to just sort of go home and put on my Tae Bo and keep going. It was pretty cool.
And do your thing, right?
Do my thing.
He grabbed me when he said that we own our body, and I realized that, but it was just a powerful statement to hear it out loud.
Because it did that physical interaction with it.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's the main man himself, Billy.
Yes.
Okay. You know what? I gotta tell you this, man. Like the first time I ever heard of you, I was actually, it was like 1998, right? I was in high school, right? And it's like there's this dude that actually came completely different, you know what I mean? Because in the hood, just like you, our only dream is just ball stars or being a rapper, but you came different. You came actually with a whole package of health, nutrition, and motivation, right? So that super resonated with me from day one, right? So, and you know, I just want to ask you just one simple question, like what keeps on you, what keeps taking in you for you to keep on doing it every single day, you know?
Well, I just think I love God first, right?
Yeah.
And because I love God first,
Amen.
I know He gave me a gift.
Yeah.
And the gift that He gave me is to help people, help restore people's life. And if I could do any way to bring people to Christ, to me that's important. Do fitness, that's a tool. It gives me a tool to help bring people to the Lord.
Beautiful, man.
Absolutely.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you, sir. Thank you.
Thank
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Y'all be blessed.
So, okay, so you're saying this whole thing started because of that,
Yeah.
right? And you know, the first time you actually, you know, got in tune was when you met a pastor.
Well, I met a pastor. His name is Frederick K.C. Price.
Okay.
And what happened is, you know, my goal was to win a world championship. When I won the world championship, I thought something was going to change.
Yeah.
I kept looking for something to change in me, right?
Yeah.
But it didn't change. So I went back and I did it again. I went and won the world title 7 times, trying to feel something, right?
Okay.
Trying to actually feel something. And then I couldn't feel. I was still the same Billy. Even though I had a world title, I was still the same guy.
Yeah.
Struggling. And then I saw this pastor on TV. When I saw him on TV, I went back to my studio and asked anybody, I said, hey, anybody know this pastor? And this kid said, I know where that church is in South Central. You want to go? I'll take you. So he took me to the church.
Okay.
And so when I went to the church, I mean, I'd done all these movies, I did all this stuff, but I didn't have no peace within myself. And then I met this pastor. When I met the pastor, he preached the gospel. He was preaching about faith.
Yeah.
And then when he at the end, anybody want to get their life to Christ?
Yeah.
I said at the beginning I was going to run out as soon as they said finish. I ran down to the pulpit. I was crying. I was this guy who was 7-time world champion, had empty spirit, empty soul, gave my life to Christ, started going to Bible study. And then when I went to Bible study one day, he was talking about, let's see what God thinks of fitness. Said in the Bible, God talks about fitness.
Okay.
So what I started doing is write down all these scriptures to how God thought about fitness.
Yeah.
And then God gave me, you know, God speaks to you.
Absolutely.
He gave me the word Tae Bo. I created the word Tae Bo, and I made it an acronym. T stands for take, A stands for action, B stands for body, believe. So it's take action, believe, and then let me do it again. Take action. That's what it is. Take action, execute, believe, overcome. That's what I got it all from the Bible. I put that together, and I said, you know, I want to teach people how to do fitness from the inside out instead of the outside in, because everything is about the outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
My goal was to get people to learn from the inside out, and when I learned that, I took it and put it to use, and the next thing you know, guys put this thing all over the world. Who'd ever think that Tae Bo would come out of the projects in the basement? Who'd ever think that I would come out of the projects helping people throughout the world? You know, people say Michael Jordan, people say LeBron James. They're good players. They do everything they can to be the best they can be. But I'm a fitness guy. And because I'm a fitness guy, God still keeps me out there in front of people. I'm helping people change their lives, right? The goal is to get people to change their lives.
Wow, man.
To me, it was a blessing. Who'd ever think I would be that fitness person? I got to go, right?
Yeah, we gotta go.
Yes.
Okay.
Man, thank you so
All right.
much, man.
Thank you.
God bless, man.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Malachi.
You're welcome.